The New York Yankees delivered a commanding and emotionally charged performance on the road and under the bright spotlight of a high-stakes regular season clash, overpowering the Oakland Athletics with an emphatic 8-2 victory that showcased their offensive depth, disciplined pitching execution, and growing momentum as the season intensifies. From the first inning onward, the game carried the unmistakable rhythm of a team operating with confidence and precision, as the Yankees capitalized on early scoring opportunities and never allowed the Athletics to settle into a comfortable defensive rhythm. The result was a comprehensive win that reflected not just a single-game offensive surge, but a broader statement about the Yankees' ability to dictate tempo, pressure opposing pitchers, and convert lineup depth into sustained scoreboard pressure. For the New York Yankees, this matchup served as another example of their evolving identity as a balanced powerhouse capable of winning in multiple ways. Their offense was the centerpiece of the night, but it was supported by sharp situational pitching and airtight defensive sequencing that prevented the Oakland Athletics from ever generating meaningful momentum. The Athletics entered the contest hoping to disrupt the Yankees' rhythm with early contact hitting and aggressive base running. Yet they quickly found themselves reacting rather than dictating as New York imposed its game plan with clinical efficiency. The tone of the game was set in the opening innings, when the Yankees immediately applied pressure on the Athletics starting pitcher through patient at-bats and aggressive swings on favorable counts. The Yankees' approach at the plate was disciplined but assertive, blending selective pitch recognition with explosive power whenever mistakes were made over the heart of the plate. Early base hits set the stage for multi-run innings, and once New York established a lead, the entire complexion of the game shifted decisively in their favor. The Athletics, meanwhile, were forced into a reactive posture, struggling to string together consistent offensive responses against a Yankees pitching staff that maintained control over the strike zone. As the innings progressed, the Yankees lineup began to showcase its depth in full force. The top of the order consistently reached base, setting the table for the middle-order hitters who capitalized with extra base hits that stretched the lead. Doubles into the gaps, sharply hit line drives, and well-timed home runs contributed to the 8-run total, reflecting a balanced offensive attack rather than reliance on a single star performance. Each inning seemed to bring renewed pressure on Oakland's bullpen, which was eventually forced into early and repeated appearances as the Yankees continued to extend innings and build pitch counts. One of the defining characteristics of the Yankees' performance was their ability to sustain pressure across multiple innings rather than relying on one explosive frame. Even after scoring early, they continued to add runs in the middle and late innings, demonstrating a level of offensive discipline that prevents opponents from mounting comebacks. This layered scoring approach effectively neutralized any potential momentum swings the Athletics attempted to create. Whenever Oakland showed signs of stabilizing defensively, the Yankees responded immediately with timely hitting or situational execution, ensuring that the scoreboard gap remained firmly in their control. On the mound, the Yankees pitching staff complemented the offensive explosion with a steady and composed performance that limited Oakland's opportunities to stage a comeback. The starter established early command, mixing fastballs and breaking pitches effectively to keep Athletics hitters off balance. The Athletics managed to produce scattered hits and eventually crossed the plate twice, but those runs came in isolated moments rather than sustained rallies. The Yankees' bullpen later reinforced that control, shutting down late-inning attempts by Oakland to chip away at the deficit and preserving the comfortable margin. Defensively, New York played a clean and efficient game, minimizing errors and executing routine plays that often go unnoticed but are essential in maintaining momentum. Infield coordination was particularly strong, with quick double-play turns and precise throws that erased potential threats before they could develop into scoring situations. Outfield coverage also contributed to the Yankees' control of the game, as deep fly balls were tracked down and held to singles or outs, preventing extra base damage that could have shifted momentum. For the Athletics, the game highlighted ongoing challenges in consistency, particularly when facing high-caliber pitching and deep offensive lineups. While they managed to generate a few notable offensive moments, including a pair of runs that briefly energized their dugout and fan base, they were unable to sustain pressure over multiple innings. The lack of extended rallies and difficulty in capitalizing with runners in scoring position ultimately defined their night. Despite moments of individual effort and resilience, the Athletics were consistently outmatched in both execution and depth. As the game moved into its later stages, the Yankees' dominance became even more apparent. The bullpen effectively closed the door on any potential Athletics resurgence, maintaining velocity and command even in low-leverage situations. Pitchers attacked the strike zone with confidence, forcing weak contact and quick outs that preserved energy and kept the defensive rhythm intact. This late-game stability allowed the Yankees to manage their roster strategically, giving rest to key arms while still maintaining complete control of the scoreboard. Offensively, even as the game progressed into what might typically become a quieter late stage due to fatigue or substitutions, the Yankees continued to find ways to pressure Oakland's pitching staff. Bench players contributed with productive at-bats, extending innings and ensuring that the offensive momentum did not stall. This depth proved crucial in turning what could have been a routine win into a comprehensive statement of roster strength. The 8-2 final score reflected not only the production of the starting lineup but also the contribution of the entire roster ecosystem. Strategically, the Yankees executed a near-perfect balance between aggression and patience at the plate.